everyone. We're going to use triangle GHJ where D, E, and F are midpoints of the sides. That means these two sides are congruent, these two sides are congruent, and these two sides are congruent. And since they're midpoints, these two lines are parallel. These two lines, segments are parallel. And let's use blue. These two line segments are parallel. So with that, we're going to answer these questions. So for 14, DE is 4x plus 5. So this is 4x plus 5. And GJ, where's GJ? This whole length here is 3x plus 25. So according to our mid-segment theorem, this length, since these are midpoints here, is half of this. So that means these sides here are congruent. Okay, so what we're going to do is set this up. So 4x plus 5 equals 1/2 of 3x plus 25. Now what I want to do instead of multiplying by 1/2 is just multiply both sides of this by 2. Multiply that by 2 and that part by 2. When I do that, I'm going to get 8x plus 10, and then this will cancel and we're left with 3x plus 25. Now I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides and subtract 10 from both sides. So let's see what we get. We get, the reason I did that, that cancels. We get 5x equals 15. So x equals 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Now they don't want to know what x is, they want to know what the length is of DE. So plug in 3. So 4 times 3 plus 5 equals DE. So 12 plus 5 equals DE. So this is going to equal 17. That means this whole thing will be 34. And each of these will be 17 as well. Okay, that's what our mid-segment theorem says. Okay, let's do the next problem. Okay, the next one, we have EF. So EF here is 2x plus 7, and GH is 5x minus 1. So we're doing the same thing. This whole length is half of this length. So we're going to say 2x plus 7 equals 1/2 of 5x minus 1. Now again, multiply both sides by 2, and when you do that, you get 4x plus 14, and you multiply this side by 2, that will just cancel, so you're left with 5x minus 1. Now I'm going to add 1 to both sides and subtract 4 from both sides, 4x. And that's going to give us 15 equals x. So those cancel. So 15 is x. So to find this, what do we need to find? EF. So this whole length here is going to be 2 times 15 plus 7. And that's going to give us 37. So that equals 37. So this is 37. These two lengths would also be 37. Add those up and you get 74. So this whole length would be 74. Not that that's what they're asking, but that whole length would be 74. Now, let's do the last problem. HJ is 8x minus 2, and DF, again, it's the same type problem, is 2x plus 11. So we're going to do 2x plus 11 equals 1/2 of 8x minus 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and just multiply that through. 1/2 of 8 is 4, so that's 4x. 1/2 of 2 is 1. So now I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides and add 1 to both sides. So this cancels, and we get 12 equals 2x. Therefore, x equals 6. Now, we're looking for HJ, this whole length. So take this and plug in your 6. Substitute x for 6. And that gives you that length. That equals HJ. So this is 48 minus 2, which equals 46. Since this length's 46, this length here would be 23. But they want the HJ, so that's 46. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.